Discover why sugar is the silent enemy. There is a major fallacy in the medical community that cholesterol is the cause of heart disease. This theory is unsound until today, several doctors are questioning it. Since the body produces most of the cholesterol in it, changes in diet have a limited effect on cholesterol level. The question is, why would the body produce something that's bad for it? After all, even LDL only becomes harmful after oxidation. Studies by several doctors have shown that fat is not a cause of heart disease. There is a silent enemy in most of our diets that is wreaking havoc in our bodies and nobody is talking about it. That enemy is sugar. Sugar creeps into most of our processed foods and is the cause of the obesity epidemic. It's also the leading cause of diabetes, inflammation and several other nasty diseases. Even cancer cells die off when there is no sugar in the body. Now let's see how sugar affects the body. When we speak of sugar, we mean both the processed kind that you see coating donuts and starchy carbs such as white rice and white flour products such as bread. These carbs are converted to sugar in the body through a chain of processes. When you consume sugar, your blood sugar level rises. The body will then release insulin. Insulin is a very powerful hormone that must be controlled. It affects diabetes, cancer, hypertension, inflammation and heart diseases. The insulin in your body promotes fat storage, while another hormone, glucagon, assists in breaking down the sugar. These hormones work together to regulate your blood sugar level. However, these days, our diets are overly high in carbohydrates and sugar. So, the body keeps producing insulin. Over time, this leads to insulin insensitivity. That means, the pancreas secretes more insulin than required to cope with the sugar. To exacerbate matters, most of us lead sedentary lifestyles. Why does a sedentary lifestyle make things worse? Simple. Sugar is stored in the muscles to be used as fuel. However, when you do not engage in regular activity, the body realizes that the muscles do not need much fuel. So, your body creates a lot of insulin to remove the sugar from your muscles. Now the sugar needs to go somewhere. And that somewhere is your fat stores. This is why people keep getting fatter. One of the most serious consequences of this process is that it has a direct impact on your heart, and raises the risk of heart disease. Eating fat doesn't cause half as much damage as eating sugar. Sugar raises the triglycerides in your body. And that in turn, raises your risk of heart disease. Sugar is toxic, causes inflammation, damages your LDL and leads to many health problems. Insulin has an impact on cholesterol too. So, by controlling your sugar, you will control your cholesterol. It will also make it much easier to lose the excess pounds since sugar makes your fat cells cling on stubbornly to the fat stores. Once you reduce or eliminate your intake of sugar, your insulin sensitivity will improve, you'll shed the weight much faster, and you'll lower your risk of heart disease. Always watch your sugar.